Hey, what's up, North County? Welcome to the Morning Brew. We are Wednesday morning. We are June 10th. We are in the middle of the week. We are hump day, if you know what that means. That means it is exactly what it says, hump day. It's time to go for all you guys out there every week, every Wednesday. It's a Wednesday. We got Joey Schneider, 1776 Roofing and Gutters, with us on Wednesday.
Howdy.
Good morning. How you doing?
Well, good morning.
Yeah, man. I'm ready for rocking and rolling here.
Another Wednesday. It's going to be Wednesday all day today, they said.
All day. Today is Wednesday all day long.
Yep, it's going to be
great. And it's hump day all day long.
Yep, hump day all day long, too. Yep.
There you go. Eric, good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys. How you guys doing?
We are here and we're ready. It's hot outside. It's humid.
Yeah.
It's gonna be almost 100 degrees today.
Woo!
Yeah. It's gonna be almost 100 degrees
Usually
today.
this is where we say our first 100-degree day, but we had that spurt a little bit ago that was pretty hot, too.
I know, and it's
Came out of nowhere.
But then it's supposed to cool back down.
Yeah, our weather's...
We're peaking today.
It's very indecisive.
It's not indecisive. It's June, but we're supposed to have El Nino. Yeah. So how's that going to play into this? So is it going to be hot?
Moisture. We're going to be like Texas weather this year. Moisture.
That's what I'm afraid of.
And they say we're supposed to have like wind the whole time though. So on the hot days, it's actually going to be a little bit better because you get a little bit of wind, but then you bring in the humid stuff. So
I hope that we have, if that happens, I hope we have the lightning. I like
absolutely.
I like the thunder and lightning.
100%. Me and my daughter will be up in the window watching.
Right? And then when it starts rocking, you're like, oh crap. I'm at the top of a hill, so I kind of get a little bit more worried.
Yeah.
Because when you're seeing those things strike, they're coming down, they're hitting the higher peaks, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like going, oh no.
They're looking for you.
It's
like,
wild.
There's one right on top of the hill.
Remember like 3 years, was it 3 years ago that we lost power? I mean, it was 3 years ago? No, let's see. My daughter, she's 30. Oh, okay. So it was like 15 years ago. Yeah, 30. It was like 15 years ago. Maybe, was it that long ago? I think it was. But anyways, it was just massive thunder and lightning. Templeton lost power for like 3 days. But it was at nighttime that it just started rocking like all night long, like wicked lightning.
Oh, I love it.
It was just amazing.
I love it. My sister went to Texas, and she sends me all these videos a couple times a year, and I'm just like in awe. I just love it. There's always lightning bolts in the sky. It's never like you're waiting for. It's just always going.
Yeah.
So cool. It's amazing.
Well, if you look at our weather is traditionally, it starts warming up like about now.
Yep.
And then it goes until maybe October-ish.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, October is where you get your first little rains, and that's usually right around Halloween.
Yeah. Eric, do we have the weather?
Not today.
We don't have the weather today.
We usually do it on Tuesdays.
Well, we'll tell you that the weather is going to be hot. Hey, guys, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Don't forget that. That's super important. Go check out whatsupnorthcounty.com. Join our mailing list, and check out all of our badass sponsors. Again, like 1776 Roofing and Gutters, Joey Schneider. He's local. He'll answer the phone, and he'll come out and do free estimates and let you know if your roof, your gutters need some help, because they probably do.
The answering the phone part, that's what everybody loves.
Yeah.
They love a good old-fashioned human answering the phone and answering questions and just getting right down to business instead of pushing buttons and waiting online and all that other funny business.
So it's not like that where you get somebody and you're like, what'd you just say? Wait, slow down. Can you get me somebody else?
Right, yeah.
I hate that.
And then somebody else, and then somebody else. Wait a minute, are you even a human?
Right. Oh, God.
I can't answer that question.
I know. Everything's so AI now.
It's so AI. Yeah, we're determined to stay old school. Keep it the way it's always been. It's the easiest way. I hate the other stuff, so I want to keep it that way.
Right.
So we work hard at Rhiannon answers most of the phone calls and does her thing, and it's a blessing.
Yeah.
Sure.
Kyle, good morning. Kyle over there at Coast Pipe, just dialing it in. Getting a little bit of a morning brew shot, maybe with some Jack and coffee.
Woo woo.
I don't know. So what's happening with 1776, man?
I still want to go get the shot with coffee. I'm on my way.
Yeah. Hey, I just gave you a Happy Dad. You can drink that.
True. That's true. The newest thing, which is amazing.
The hats.
Look at the hats.
You got
805 Customs.
There you go.
Man, they are hooking it up left and right. It's amazing. So thankful for 805 Customs. If you haven't got your swag, go get it. They're available and ready to go. 1776, it's getting to our busy season. So the phones are off the hook. I'm on the roofs all morning, every morning, and we're trying to keep up. It's that time of year where it starts blowing up. So don't wait. I had a gal yesterday, and she's like, we got to do this. So I'm thinking maybe August. And it's like, okay, just remember, if you sign up in August, you're 2-3 months out. So don't wait. Get your free inspections. Get get in the queue for sure right away, because this year, obviously, El Nino's coming. El Nino, hurricane
El Nino,
storms.
be ready for this.
Texas weather, they're letting us borrow it this year, so I mean, we're gonna have thunderstorms year round here now. So.
Is that what you're out? You're out about 2 months?
Not right now. So right now we're 3 weeks to a month out right now.
Okay.
But when the phone kicks up the way it is now, then you back out pretty quick.
It's kind of like anything. It's like AC. It's like, Templeton Heating and Air. It's like you don't think about it during the wintertime that, hey, maybe your AC needs some help.
100%.
Until like today when it's 95 degrees. So I'm assuming that Thomas, their phones are going to probably ring off the hook today.
Yep.
Because it's going to get hot. And the same thing with you guys. When it starts raining, they realize, oh, we have to fix this gutter problem, or we have this leak in the house, or something like that.
That's 90% of them. It's, I've got a leak in the house, or I've got my gutter's pouring out water, my gutter's clogged, or it's always like in the moment, And then they get mad at you when you can't come run out right away. And it's like, dang, you had all summer.
Do you guys ever do any type of kind of marketing, just like, kind of just calling up, just random, like say 50 numbers a day, from the phone book, and just be like, do they even have phone books anymore?
Oh, someone asked me that the other day. I don't think they do. I haven't seen a phone book in years. They could. I don't know. But I haven't seen one in so long. Put in the comments, do we have phone books still? Who knows?
But where you just call it up, just say, hey, this is Joey,
It's called
1776?
cold calling. We don't do that. We don't do any of that kind of stuff. During the absolute dead season, if I'm driving around a neighborhood, I have all these neighborhoods in my head where I'm like, man, there's 3 bad roofs in a row. And I will pull over and go knock a few doors and be like, hey, I'm coming to you. Let me give you a better discount, especially if we can get a road sign or something like that. You're on a main strip or something, I do that a little bit if we're busy. But yeah, cold calling, no. Don't do any cold calling.
Really? That's just a lost art.
It is a lost art.
I mean, I don't know if I've ever told you the story, but not my very first job, but when I was, gosh, how old was I? I think I was like 12 or 13. I was cold calling for the circus.
That's great.
Yeah, so it was the circus coming to town, had a job for like 3 weeks. You got paid, commission and, whatever. But there was this, you would call, they would give us this bank of, I think, 200 numbers. And we just call through each one and be like, hi, this is Randy with Bartlett Bailey Circus, da-da-da-da. And we're selling tickets, gonna have the circus come into town, this and that. And so I did that for I think for 2 weeks.
It's fun. You get back then. It probably was. People were way nicer. I did it for AM Sun Solar maybe 10 years ago or something like that.
People were way nicer.
They were more accepting. They understood the situation. Nowadays, you do the cold calling. God, you slam on the phone. They got so mad. There's an automatic system now. That's what everybody uses, and it's just a list of thousands of people, and you just hit play, and it's constantly calling. And once it connects, it puts you on live really quick. And it just boom, 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 boom. But yeah, nowadays people get so mad, obviously because of all the scams and everything going on.
But then when you get those, so that's like a robocall or whatever they call it.
It's just like an automatic caller. You got a computer screen and you got your list right there, boom. And then once someone answers, it'll populate like their address and phone number and name, what it's supposed to be here, so you have some context, and it's pretty neat.
Yeah, that's too new in technology. You want to go old school, be like, hi,
hey,
is this Mr. Jones?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Hi, I'm Joey with 1776 Roofing and Gutters. How are you today?
And now it's hard too because everybody knows there's so many houses where the people don't live there. They're all rentals. Like my house, when I moved there 15 years ago, we knew every neighbor. And now I think there's one neighbor in the whole neighborhood that owns their house still. Everybody else is a rental, And so when you're just dialing people from, the numbers from that thing or something, it's probably going to like the last owner or, the actual owner or something like that, and they're like, huh, what?
Yeah, but do you answer your phone when you get a random call? Well, I guess you would have to.
I answer every call no matter what. Yeah, even if it says Randy Doty, I'm like, oh, still answer it.
I do that sometimes, not for myself. I think about what I'm doing at that time, and do I have enough time to have a conversation?
Right. Yeah.
Some people call and they're just like, "Hey, so what's going on?" I'm like, "Dude."
People don't understand how busy other people are. It is so funny. Someone will call and be like, blah 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 blah. And you're just like, I always call people and say, hey, do you have a quick minute?
Right. Do you have a second?
Yeah, do you have a second?
Which is always more than a second.
And then you can respond and let me know what kind of agenda you have as far as this phone call goes. But so many people just, I'm like on the roof hanging off something, I'm like, dude, call me back later. Oh, sorry.
So how was Kava?
Kava's amazing. Does Kava ever go bad?
Was it
Kava's just amazing.
Packed?
It was pretty packed, yeah. It was a really nice, warm day. they had, I think it was Zoo to You. I didn't actually catch the thing. I think they're the only ones to do the animals, though. Oh, man. They told me, like, kangaroos are on all kinds of stuff.
Probably Zoo to You.
Probably Zoo to You, then. So they did that, of course. They did the
Now,
bubble
why
thing.
did they do that? They did that at the
So they have an event every weekend. Every weekend that we've ever stayed there, they have something. So they have this miniature golf course, and they'll fill that thing up with like 2-3 feet of bubbles and let the kids run it. And it'd be like a 50 by 50 circle full of bubbles the kids get to run and go hide under and stuff. They do like a little event on every Saturday, every weekend, whether it's Zoo to You or whether it's the ice cream people. So the ice cream people will come out and they make handmade, ice cream stuff right there and serve it to everybody. And then now they're doing this thing where when you check in, you're getting 2 slushy tokens for free, and it's with or without alcohol. So that was pretty cool.
Oh, because they have that bar there.
Yeah, they have
right there
full
by the
bar.
pool.
Yeah, full bar,
Just
full
one
restaurant, breakfast, lunch, and dinner now. And so I was just talking to all our people that go regularly and stuff. I'm like, hey, because we put on a big thing, right? We come in, we've got tables everywhere, we got barbecue spread out, we're cooking all kinds of meat, sausage. It's just the girls do all the side dish and stuff. It's just amazing, It's a gourmet situation we got going on there. And I'm like, hey, why don't one day, because it's such a pain to set up and put down, let's just go breakfast, lunch, and dinner for 2 days here and all just enjoy the pool longer and stuff. So we're thinking about setting a trip like that without the big show.
So the bubble thing and the stuff that they're doing on the weekends, is that all part of like when you go camping, like you don't have to pay extra for it? Or?
Right, that's something that Kava puts on.
Really?
Yeah, so that's something that Kava puts on, and it's just giving back, so make your stay a little bit more cool, And throughout the year they do other stuff. So like Halloween, if you go towards Halloween, it's like it starts like a month early. You have people that I think it's booked out over a year in advance already. And people put all the decorations they put in their own houses out there, and they're just camping there, and they camp there as long as they can. It is amazing. So you've got those huge skeletons, you've got those big circles, and they do it for Christmas too. So they plan to be there, for those couple weeks before each holiday and then during the holiday. It's cool. And then they'll put on like, I think it's the golf cart ride they put on every year. So you go do the Halloween golf cart ride, and it's pretty cool.
Because there's stuff up top, there's stuff down below.
Yep.
And then, it's pretty spread out.
Yeah, you basically have 3 levels. You have up top, that's for your big rigs where you have the, what's it called, a drive-through or whatever, where you have,
And there's a pool up there too, right? But not like they do have on the bottom.
There is a pool up top. That's more of the medium level, though. So you have like the main up top where you first come in, and then you kind of go down. You have this big, wide, horseshoe, and that's going to be your medium level, and that's where your pool is. And then the other pool is just a little bit higher than that, so it's kind of in the middle. And then downstairs, you have you're right along the riverbed, so you got trails and hiking and dog stuff. And then you have your big hot tub down there, but it's a huge entertainment. So wintertime, we go to the bottom, and it's a massive entertainment area. So we just set up shop down there and let the kids run. Well, the kids run either way.
Do they have music out there?
During the pool, the main pool area does have music. You have to buy it, so you have to scan a little thing, and then put money in, and then you can play all your own music.
Okay, but they don't have like concerts out there, like they have a stage
never
out
seen
there.
Never seen a concert. Never seen a concert out there. I don't think they do. Inside they have plenty of room, so I'm sure they've either done concerts or can have concerts. They have pool tables, all that kind of stuff. They have an arcade in there, for kids. So they've got a lot of stuff. And like I said, miniature golf, the pools, hot tubs, a bunch of dog runs. They got little playgrounds for the kids in different areas. So.
And this is Cava, which is out.
Paso Robles out, 46 Golden Hill at the very end of Golden Hill. So if you pass the car dealerships, boom, you go over a bump.
You run right into it.
And then you're right in Cava. Yep.
Awesome.
You would never know it. You can't see it from Golden Hill anywhere, but you just go around this little corner right there, and then.
Very cool.
There she is.
All right, guys. Hey, thanks for joining us for What's Up North County. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Don't forget, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Your home is your castle. It keeps you safe when the weather's rough. But if you're not taking care of your roof, things could get a little wild. 1776 Roofing with Roof Max will fix up the rough spots, treat the shingles, and give it years more life at a fraction of what a new roof costs. At TLC, your roof needs now. Call 805-900-1776.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
what's up, North County? Welcome back to the Morning Brew. Thanks again for tuning in. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Go check out whatsupnorthcounty.com. Join the mailing list and check out all of our sponsors that we have here with What's Up North County, like Joey Schneider here, 1776 Roofing and Gutters, 805-900-1776. And it's not too late to call right now for the summer or the winter months to get your roofing or your gutters dialed in. And he'll at least come out and have a beer with you, if nothing else.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And we're usually out there within 2-3 days at the latest to get, look at everything. And if it's something quick and easy, we can squeeze you in quicker.
Nice.
But generally, if for big jobs or full roof jobs or something like that, 3 weeks, somewhere in there.
Very
right
cool.
now.
Sherry Perry, thanks for tuning in. And everybody that's there, I want to give a big shout out to our yesterday's WineFest winners, which is Matt Gifford and Jackie O'Mara.
What?
So, yeah, they won a pair of tickets to this weekend's WineFest in Atascadero.
And they're still selling tickets, I'm sure, right?
Oh, yeah.
Sold out.
Selling tickets right now. You're at a discounted rate. And Saturday, it will be at top dollar.
I've never gone. We might have to think about
WineFest, you're going to have, you know what, I'm going to jump right to that.
How much is it to get in? What's the...
So right now, it's $80
Okay.
for a ticket. And then at the door, it's going to be $90. But the 29th Annual Atascadero Lakeside WineFest returns this Saturday. Back to Atascadero returns to the Atascadero Lake Park. From 4 to 8 p.m., the event features unlimited tasting with more than 60 award-winning wineries, pouring over 100 different wines across Paso Robles, Templeton, Atascadero, and beyond. Guests can also enjoy craft beers, cider, local vendors, live music, exhibitors, and popular roar and pour experience inside the Central Coast Zoo, where attendees can shop, sip, while getting close to the animals. A portion of the proceeds go to the Central Coast Zoo's conservation and education program. Organizers say tickets will sell out, so get your tickets now. You can go to Atascadero Lakeside WineFestival.com to get tickets, or you can stay on, and we'll be giving away another pair of tickets here maybe this afternoon, maybe tomorrow, but we're giving away another pair, so we've got pairs of tickets to give away. So... yeah. Make sure you guys check.
I've never gone.
Yeah, look at those, find those posts, and that way you guys can like it. And tell us who you're going to be bringing with you to wine. Who would you bring to with the WineFest if you went?
Well, that'd be Rhiannon, of course, the boss. But before I forget, I wonder if anybody knows that wine, the cactus cooler flavored wine that you're talking about, or that was cider.
That was a cider.
Okay, so I wonder if they're going to be there.
That is a good.
That'd
question.
be a little bit more incentive for me to go. I'm not a wine drinker, so I'm like, dang, it's so expensive to get in without being a wine drinker,
Well, yes, but there's a lot of these wineries will bring ciders, or they'll bring like some sort of seltzer, like a wine based seltzer.
Right.
So that, the seltzer is because people are kind of not drinking wine, I guess.
Yep.
So they're getting more into the seltzers. I think a seltzer's like, what do you drink mostly? Do you drink beer or a seltzer?
I love the Rod and Hammer. It's usually hard alcohol.
Okay, so
Mixed drinks.
You like to booze it up.
Yeah, drink gin and tonic. Yeah, little. What I love now is just a splash of vodka, lemon or lime, and then those.
What's a splash?
Carbon.
Tell me what a splash is.
It's a splash, Randy.
Give me that measurement. Give me that measurement of a splash.
It depends on the first pour or the last pour. It also depends on how much you water it down with your, what do they call those things? The sparkling waters, right? Where they're lightly flavored.
Oh, like the LaCroix?
Yeah, we get those from the health food store. They're lightly flavored with ginger or like cherry or something like that, But the ginger ones are the ones I love the most, man. It's just all water with a splash of vodka, basically, and then a real lime or lemon. Love it. It's my go-to.
We've been using Liquid Death as like the seltzer.
I always have superstitions about that. The bottle says what it is.
Trust me, I crossed that line at the beginning because I was like, Liquid
You're like,
Death.
I'm not dead yet. We're
I'm like,
good.
whoa, and I'm reading it. It's sparkling water, all the good stuff, and I'm like, why does it have to say Liquid Death?
Who would have known that marketing would have went boom?
Right?
And now they're selling water at, the cost they're selling water. And
oh, yeah.
It's like insane.
Well, it just gives you a little bit of a different, taste when you're drinking vodka, because that's what I drink is vodka.
Yep.
But my splash is more of so I have a pour. So like when I'm making a pint, 1, 2, so I go a 6 pour.
Yeah.
So count to 6, and then I'm done with the vodka.
Yep.
And then I try to stay on that count throughout the night, but I think sometimes I slow count. 1, huh? What?
Oh yeah,
Two.
my wife will tell you the same thing. But it's all different too. If you're coming home, you had a hard day, you're having one drink and that's it, then it's gonna be a heavier pour.
That's
You
right.
know, if you know you're gonna have 2 or 3 and it's a good night, you got someone over or something, then you might be a little bit lighter or whatnot. So it all depends, but that's the drink. But we're thinking about, or actually, I'm thinking about this morning, right now, currently, maybe doing the WineFest for the first time and checking it out. So maybe you'll see us there.
You really should, man. It's a fun time. There's a million people there.
What time does it go till?
It goes from 4 to 8 o'clock. So
8
so it
o'clock.
starts in the latter part of the afternoon because they've had it where it's 12 to 4.
Okay.
You're in the middle of the day, right there in the heat of the temperature. So they figured that wine drinking when it's 100 degrees isn't a good idea. So they kind of flipped it, extended it. It's a little bit later, so then that way you get those very bitchin' nights in Atascadero.
They're taking out all the fun right there.
Yeah.
The 100-degree drinking days.
All right, we got the federal government is suing California over the voter records. Okay?
Oh.
So this is huge. The federal government has filed lawsuits against California, claiming the state is blocking access to voter registration records needed for federal review. The U.S. Department of Justice says it wants to verify voter eligibility and ensure voter rolls are updated to remove deceased voters, people who have moved or no longer eligible. Federal officials say they've also raised concerns about California's voter registration identification requirements. California maintains the state privacy laws limit access to certain voters' information, while federal attorneys argue those restrictions do not apply to federal government oversight authority. The case is now before the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals. So this is huge right now because you have mostly you got the mayor race in L.A.
Right.
So you got Bass, you got Spencer Pratt, and you got somebody else.
Yeah.
That was like basically even Bass is blasting her that she's like pro homeless and helping the homeless and they're keeping them on the street and stuff like that. Spencer Pratt for the last week, 7 days, 6 days, 5 days has been right there, and then all of a sudden here comes all the mail-in voting.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden
Didn't someone get like 0 votes out of 20,000
that
or
was
something?
him.
Something like that.
Yeah, there was 60,000 votes that came in through the mail, and not one was for him.
Yeah, kind
So-
of suspicious there. It's funny because originally government was for we the people to understand and all vote and make all the decisions together, united as the United States and all that kind of stuff. And it seems like now there's nothing that's transparent in the entire government period, and they can just make votes disappear and do this and do that. Sounds like we have a problem on our hands.
Well, we have a huge problem, and the most importantly is all these guys that are going for everything. Their only platform is Trump.
Yeah.
Right? They're only that is you listen to their commercials, you listen to anything else, it's like we're gonna stop Trump, we're gonna stop
Yeah.
Trump.
They
It's
don't
like-
talk about anything
it's like,
they're going to
dude,
do, anything they're
do
going to
your
fix,
goddamn
anything
job.
right or wrong. It's just
Right?
anti-Trump.
You're the
Yeah.
governor of California. That's your playground.
Yeah.
It's not stopping Trump to do this and that. The UFC fight, whatever it is. Fix your freaking backyard right here.
And that's true, whether you like or dislike the UC fight or any of this other kind of stuff. What about you? What are you going to do?
Yeah.
How are you going to get our votes? Why do we vote for you?
Well, sadly, you got Becerra and you got Hilton now going to the final runoff in November.
Yeah.
But I mean, let's be honest, it's going to be Becerra.
When it comes down to when you look at the numbers, but when it comes down to it, it's whoever's going to have the most power, whoever's got the most whatever you call it, money at the end of the day. I still am a firm believer.
Well, it's not
when
that,
this
it's
stuff
about-
is happening, where
well-
stuff disappears and it's unorthodox. It's like normal. You wouldn't just take votes, whatever organization you're in, and make them disappear or make them be late or something like that. We all know that we'd end up in prison if we did something like that, right?
Oh, yeah.
So if people are doing this, they obviously know they already have protection. They already know, there's a reason.
Well, I got my brother-in-law's ballot from here for Idaho.
Oh, so basically your votes count for 2 this year.
Well, I didn't do that because I'm a normal person that wouldn't.
kidding.
But all 5 of them, they all moved out of state 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And still get ballots in California.
That's what I'm
So-
saying. If we don't do something wrong, we're in big trouble. But if there's operating out of pure chaos, it's perfectly fine. They can't figure it out. It's just like, hey, they're taking everything to federal court. We're getting sued, all this kind of stuff like that. Okay, sure, we'll probably find something out about 2050 or so. The way the court system
We'll never
works.
find anything out.
Yeah, they just disappear. It's a huge news, and it's just distraction, separation, division, and then all of a sudden, whatever happened with that? Who knows?
Right?
Disappeared.
Nobody cares. Look like Hunter Biden's cocaine and all that in the White House.
Like
the
all of
laptop. Whatever happened with that?
The special islands. I mean,
Right?
you know,
Whatever happened with that stuff?
apparently these are known facts now. So how many of these people are in prison and jail and have their lives ruined? I can't think of any. I don't know.
Nobody. What does Sherry Perry say? She's a raspberry vodka.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what? Goes good in iced tea?
Oh, I see something about chocolate and.
I like that idea.
Oh.
All right. Well, let's check that out. Raspberry vodka
Said
and
it's
iced
even
tea.
good in hot chocolate or coffee.
So she's a gamer. She puts
I'm down.
vodka in everything. Sounds like.
Hey, I mean, is there anything it goes bad in? Oh, actually, I'm
Not
probably
really.
sure there is something.
There it can be. All right, hey, we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back to the Morning Brew. When it comes to comfort, trust the team that's been keeping the North County homes cozy since 1995. At Templeton Heating and Air Conditioning, they're your hometown pros right here in Templeton. From tune-ups to repairs, remodels to new construction, even duct replacements and attic ventilation, they got you covered. Call your neighbors at 805-434-3741. Templeton Heating and Air Conditioning. Local, trusted, dependable.
What's up, North County? This is Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service. We are a family-owned business right here in the North County. We have air filters, oils and lubricants, and hydraulic hoses. We provide services that include air filter cleaning, DPF cleaning, and waste oil collection. Come check us out at 1140 Ramada Drive, and we can help you with all your automotive and industrial vehicle needs.
Welcome back to the Morning Brew, guys. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and go check out whatsupnorthcounty.com. Join our mailing list because we're giving away all kinds of stuff. We're giving away a pair of tickets to WineFest happening this weekend, Saturday at the Atascadero Lake Park from 4 to 8 p.m. Tons of wine, tons of cider, tons of music. It's going to be a great time. We're going to be out there broadcasting, so come by, say hi, and take a picture. Eric, we might have to get Teresa back this weekend.
I thought she was coming back.
You know what? I think she's still asleep from all the wine on Sunday. I don't know.
Recovered? No, I thought we saw her on here a little bit ago.
Yeah, she's here.
Is she on there?
Teresa's on.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna have to talk to her tomorrow to see if she's in.
Have to confirm her schedule.
Confirmed. Yeah, she drank more than I ever thought she would.
Woo!
She was down in those things. And the paella.
She's sitting back there, and I'm going, stop it.
Yeah, she's like, I like wine. I'm like, wow.
That's great. So how was that?
It was good. The Pinot and Paella Fest was pretty awesome. Got to taste some really bitchin' wine, eat some really bitchin' paella. There was a couple different ones that I liked. I liked the Jeffries paella, which he was a winner. He tied first place with Justin Wine.
I was on for that interview. Jeffries, I've never met him. The first time I've ever seen him right there. But yeah, shout out to that guy because when we really want, something that's not going to go wrong, we go to Jeffries.
You know, I told my wife, I said, we always forget about that place.
Oh, we don't.
Because you
We
don't drive
love
by
them.
it. You don't think about it.
Yep.
And it's like, other than word of mouth,
Yeah.
it's not like a drive-by place. But yet you can go downtown Paso Robles and you can smell the barbecue.
Oh, yeah.
You can smell it.
You know where it's coming
and you're
from.
like, just kind of
The
follow
only
your
thing that can be
nose.
kind of rough is the parking there, but it is what it is, right? You got to wait for good things, right? But it's one of those places where usually when you go to a place, you know your 1-2 items, right? And you're just locked in on those ones. That's the one where you have fun going to everything because we've tried them all. Everything's just amazing. Can't remember all of them right now. But, everything they do there is top-notch. It's like everybody's top, It's just all in that little restaurant. It's such a hole in the wall, but,
Is there another restaurant back there, or is it just Jeffrey's?
Just Jeffrey's that I know of right there.
Okay, that's in Norma's Way, right, literally behind Street Side.
It's basically like in an alley.
Right.
Yeah.
I think there's a bunch of wineries that are around it.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff around it, but it's amazing. So shout out to them for giving good food. I've been there a few times because I think they take a Tuesday or Wednesday off every week or a Monday or something like that.
Monday and Tuesday, I think.
Yeah, I've been there so many times on those days, and I'm like, I can never remember.
Well, Teresa's out. She's in Irvine, so it's going to be Joey is our new WineFest contestant.
Hey, actually, that's not a bad idea. What are you doing on Saturday?
Then I'll have something for Saturday, as long as I'm back in time to go see Aaron Watson, Barrel House.
Oh, that's right. You got
Aaron
Barrel
Watson.
House, so
But that's later.
Well,
You
but
guys
this
will be
is
going later
4 to
too.
8
Yeah,
PM,
yeah,
so-
that's true. If I'm there, I'll have to swing by and say hi.
All right, we might have to get the Rebel Bear out there to drink some wine and check out some stuff.
And he's here listening. He's got comments in here, so we know.
Yep.
He's the calls out there.
All right. Hey, we got Templeton Music in the Park returns tonight.
All right.
So kicking off the summer series, Wednesday runs through August 19th at the Templeton Park. Free live music every Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. There will be no concert on July 22nd, by the way. This year's lineup, we've got tonight kicking off with Joy Bonner Band, which is a funk rock type band. Guests are encouraged to bring lawn chairs, blankets, enjoy the evening of free family entertainment in the park. More information, you can go to templetoncsd.org. But we've got a good list of the bands that will be playing every Wednesday. Next Wednesday, you're going to have Ghost Monster, and then followed up by Push, which is a rock band. Then after that, you have Bad Obsession, then the Molly Ringwald Project, Santa Cruz Family Band, the Electric Lavender Train, Leslie and the Soul Shakers, Critical Mass, and the end of the year caps off with Monty Mills and the Lucky Horseshoe Band.
There we go.
19th. So he's going to be at the fair too.
Yeah.
He's playing on not the Frontier stage, but the one that's I think behind Jimmy's.
He plays by the one by where the wine
Where the silo is?
Where the competition is right there. Yeah, that little stage in the corner over there.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes,
the western
yes.
stage.
Okay, then that's where they're playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Monty Mills will be there.
What's the Molly Greenwald or Greenwaller?
The Molly Ringwald Project.
Seen them a few times. My sister absolutely loves them. Wherever they're around, we usually go out and hang out, and they're good.
Well, they're going to be in the Templeton Park July 8th.
July 8th.
Wednesday, July 8th.
Jamie, there we
And
go.
the most interesting thing with the Templeton Park on Wednesday nights, for whatever reason, it could be 1,000 degrees on Tuesday. It could be 1,000 degrees on Thursday. And on Wednesday, it's like 60 degrees, windy and overcast. For whatever reason, it has always been that. Remember that, Eric?
Yeah.
Last year, every time we went,
It gets cold.
it was 1 billion degrees.
So don't jinx it. Shh.
I know. Well, today's 95 degrees.
Today's a
No
hot
one's
day.
listening.
95 degrees. Today's the day.
Today's the day. All
Joy
right.
Bonner Band kicking it off, and she has her theme is "Color Me Happy," a rainbow and glitter party.
And Rebel said, Joy's got a great band.
No,
so
I'm sorry. Actually, I take that back. I'm
got it mixed up.
yeah. No, well, this is the theme of the park. So Templeton Community Service District, they're gonna have a theme each week, kind of like dress up, kind of like come in theme. So tonight's theme is "Color Me Happy," so rainbow glitter party. So wear your glittery, wear your
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Do your thing. Rebel, what kind of music does the Joy's band do?
funk.
Funk.
Yeah,
Okay.
she plays like funk.
All right.
So I'm sure Kelly knows who the Joy Bonner Band is. All right, let's see what else we got. We've got supervisors reject DA's staffing request in a split vote. San Luis Obispo County Board of Supervisors has voted 2-2 against the request from District Attorney Dan Dow for additional staffing, with Board Chair Jimmy Paulding casting the deciding vote to deny the funding. Dow had requested 5 new positions, saying increased referrals from law enforcement agencies are creating a growing workload for prosecutors. Supervisors approved the county's overall 26-27 budget, but declined to fund the new position, saying public safety staffing request should be evaluated through a broader strategic plan. Dan says the decision could result in delays prosecuting some cases, including misdemeanor, theft, and drug offenses. So,
Dang, you think those would be the close ones? Just get them in, or the quick ones. Boom, boom.
yeah, you'd think that it would be kind of an importance.
I think there was like 5 positions up that he was trying to get, right? So you, again, back to the government stuff.
elderly abuse supervisor.
It's like, okay, I get that people aren't ready to go forward with, 2 or 3 or maybe even 4 of them, but I'm guessing there should be one that should be pushed in there. It's hard that it has to be everything or nothing or, all that distracting stuff.
Yeah,
but it's okay. They'll try it
deny
again.
it
It'll be
all.
another 20, 25 years, and they'll try it
Right?
again,
It's so,
Let's
and it's
nail
so
government.
interesting because Dan Dow is like kicking ass,
Yeah.
right? And it seems like he's the only voice that's out there
Doing
trying
stuff,
to
making moves.
Well, he's between him and Sheriff Parkinson. Thank God for Sheriff Parkinson. Dan Dow is like a soul warrior out there.
Yep.
He was even battling a release of an inmate up north that went to the governor, wrote a letter to the governor saying they should not let this guy. He was a child molester, rapist, I think murderer as well. But he was being let out early on his term.
Yeah.
And Dan Dow wrote a big letter, actually posted it and said, this is a bad idea.
Good for him, yeah.
But it's like, it seems like he's the only one that's out there fighting. So
could you imagine in this beautiful California what it'd be like without those two right now?
Right?
Ooh, 'cause, I mean, they're like our local protection in a sense, where.
Well, what I like. So you see that map of the voting for the governor.
Yeah.
San Luis Obispo County is still red.
Yep.
So that was actually really surprising.
Yeah.
To see that.
I do wish they split it up at some point because we are completely different in our area than up north and down south. It's completely different.
Yeah, but what would it matter? I mean, it's you look at all the blue there.
Well, like if there's three
San
areas.
San Francisco, I think accounts for like what in that area accounts for like 40% of the voting in California.
No, I've always wanted to split California. Thirds. You got your lower, northern, and central.
They already did that with gerrymandering. They did that with the gerrymandering, didn't they? When they just got done doing the how you could vote in California.
I don't know.
They gerrymandered it.
I'm talking
Eric,
about
tell us
split
about
the
it.
states.
I don't know.
Split it into states. He's like, I don't know. I wasn't that informed on it.
Give us some insight.
Oh no, we just talked about it like 2 months ago. They ended up redoing the demographic of California. They gerrymandered it, like
What is gerrymandering?
It's how you vote. So they put more red districts in California or more blue districts in California than red.
Right.
Does that make sense? So that means that more votes are being capitalized in certain areas.
Yeah, I just hate how so many votes, north and south, in the small, crazy impact, psychotic cities matter to us. Like they dictate what happens with us over here when they're so far away. I mean, it's like California is so huge. It's hard to have the same voting rights in Northern California as Southern California. I mean, you're right there in the border, down south, and then you're right there on the border of Oregon, up there. It's like, how do those votes matter in the same thing? They're two different worlds, Well,
if you look
we're in the middle of it.
If you look at the map actually shows that all the coastline is all blue. And then outside the coastline is all red. There's actually more red in California than there is blue.
Oh, yeah, that's what I've been saying for years. It's the way it's separated that really kills it. But yeah,
but the coastline is so condensed with people, that means that they're bigger cities, of course, not rural areas,
Yep. Do that.
All right,
What's
Atascadero reminds residents about the new firework ordinance. So if you're in Atascadero, Paso, or even Templeton, I think they're going to be fencing off the park this year because you can't go light fireworks.
The Templeton Park?
The Templeton Park. So Templeton Park, you can't actually. That's illegal to light fireworks off in the park, but it happens no matter what.
Well, every year that's the hub.
Right.
Like that's where everybody goes. So attention for people that don't know, you're gonna show up there and it's gonna be roped off.
They're gonna be having drones this year. So this is actually in all the cities. The cities will be having drones. So it used to be there was a time the fire marshal, there was hot spots, and I'm going to use Templeton because I have firsthand experience.
Yeah.
So Templeton, the chief had hot spots in Templeton where fireworks traditionally are being let off on.
Right.
So they had patrol. Then as the years went on, they had cops on bikes, being less visible.
Yep.
This year they're going to have drones. So Atascadero, Templeton, Paso Robles is going to have drones. That's going to be basically dialing these things in. So Atascadero is going to be reminding residents that the new fire ordinance is now in effect. Ordinance allows the city to hold property owners, tenants, and event hosts financially responsible when illegal fireworks are used on the property, including fines and emergency response costs. City officials say the goal is to reduce fire danger, injuries, property damage, and neighborhood disruptions. Residents are encouraged to celebrate safely and report illegal fireworks activity to the Atascadero Dispatch non-emergency line 805-461-5051. Emergencies obviously should be reported by calling 911. And it's going to be a huge, huge fine.
Yeah.
So if you do get reprimanded for letting off illegal fireworks, figure that thing's going to cost you like $50,000.
So I know Atascadero has been no fireworks forever. They don't mess around there, right? But I did not know Templeton was doing it because Templeton's always been legal, right?
Well, Templeton has a Safe and Sane. So you can go get fireworks from Safe and Sane, the number of different hubs here in Templeton, and you can take it back to your own private property, your own home, and let them off in the driveway.
Right.
But what people will do, Paso, Atascadero, and other places will
all
buy
show up in Templeton,
and then they'll go down to Templeton and and it's just a big smoke fest.
It's a shit show.
Yeah,
Sorry about the language.
It's insane.
Show. Yeah, it's crazy. It's like we went last time. It was probably 3 years ago, and we sat in the car, because if our family gets done early, usually me and my daughter, I'll just drive down and sit and watch, because it's just, I mean, you got fireworks bouncing off of everybody. You got kids running around with no parental stuff going on. It does get out of control. It's rough, though, not to have a place to go, a general place to go do it that's safe. I figure, like, we should figure something out to have a safe place to go do it.
Well, we're coming up the 1 year anniversary of the Templeton Feed and Grain, obviously burning down.
Yep.
They just actually, the guy that was part of
You had that news story on it, yeah.
Yeah, the arson, and a 16-year-old kid is now in. I don't know if he's in custody. I think he's out on bail.
Yeah, they probably pulled him in and let him go.
Yeah, I think he was out on $100,000 bail.
That was 2 weeks ago.
So yeah. So now you're going to be. I mean, you're going to have Templeton is going to be basically they're going to be under the microscope.
Yeah.
So when all these places, all these people that are shooting off those mortars and the big ones.
I mean, that's literally the only place is Templeton. That's where everybody goes. When they get their illegal stuff out of the area, everybody comes to, Templeton. So that's going to be interesting. I mean, I'm sure the first year they're going to do what they can, but they're not going to be able to. They'll put a dent in it probably, but.
I would think that people that are going to be lighting those off this year are probably one of the dumbest people's,
Oh, there's going to be plenty of them.
We'll see what Vineyard looks like this year, because Vineyard's a war zone.
Oh, yeah, down below?
Yeah, down below Vineyard's a war zone.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I mean, you've got to have some big cojones to light off anything.
Yeah.
Because A, you're going to have the drones. B, you're going to have probably a heavier police enforcement.
Yeah, you are.
You're going to probably have more boots on the ground.
Well, they have to. I mean, they don't have a choice, like that icon on the Templeton Hay and Feed went down. I mean, that's.
Yeah.
They're like, we've had
huge.
enough of this, Gosh, it always takes one person to screw it up for everybody.
Well, so I saw the video. So I think Dan Dow posted the video.
Yeah.
It actually came from the video. Came from the Pig Iron. It was their video over there, and you could see them. You can kind of see the shadows of them.
It was
kind
a
of
good video.
monkeying around, but literally, it's pointed.
They were aiming towards it. They were trying to get that on top of that building. Yep, that
and
was.
It literally, you just see it go right over the top, and then
Yep.
right in the back, and wherever it landed.
That's why I was strong at the whole situation of it's not an accident. We can't treat this like an accident. They were aiming fireworks at that building, whether you knew it was pure wood or not. You were aiming fireworks at a building. You're gonna get you should get the maximum amount of trouble. You literally knew what you were doing.
People were calling for hangings and all public hanging. I'm like, oh my god.
Well, I do think that needs to come back, but maybe not for that situation.
Right. All right, it's 8:44. We got to take a break. We'll be right back to the Morning Brew.
Hi, I'm Glenn McWilliams.
And I'm Annie. As sixth-generation farmers, we understand what it takes to keep a ranch, a farm, and a community growing strong.
And that's why we started Premier Ag to bring quality feed, trusted Western wear, and real service to the Central Coast.
From hay delivery across the county to hands-on support for local youth and ag programs, we're proud to give back to the community that raised us.
And when we say from seed to stable, we mean it. We've walked the fields, we've fed the animals, and now we're here to serve families just like yours.
Come visit us at 1041 Paso Robles Street in Paso Robles and experience the difference of a store built by farmers for farmers.
From seed to store, where quality meets country.
Looking for a top quality concrete coating in SLO County? Hi, I'm Matt Gifford with MGP Coatings, your trusted local expert in durable, long-lasting concrete coatings backed by Pentec's limited lifetime warranty. Whether it's residential or commercial, we deliver expert craftsmanship, premium products, and unbeatable customer service. When we say we make concrete great again, we mean it. As a locally owned, community-driven company, we take pride in transforming garages, patios, pool decks, wineries, and even interior spaces into stunning, functional areas. Are you ready to upgrade your space? Give us a call at 805-952-5301. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram, or visit mattgiffordpainting.com. Join the MGP Coating family today.
Hey, what's up, North County? Welcome back to the Morning Brew. Thanks again for hanging out with us today. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Go check out whatsupnorthcounty.com. Put your email address in there and join our mailing list. And go check out all of our sponsors that help to make this happen, like Joey Schneider here, 1776 Roofing and Gutters. Guys, write this number down, 805-900-1776. Roofing, gutters. These guys are local. These guys will answer the phone and, become your next best friend, probably.
Yes.
Right?
Favorite part about the job is I get to cruise the whole Central Coast and make a ton of friends. Like, you just can't have a better job.
Have you ever went somewhere and you're like, dude, I don't want to be your friend?
Well, it's happened, yeah.
You're like, dude, we are not friends. Or you get that
but we
possessive
still take
one.
care of their roof, Still take care of the roof and gutters and made them super happy.
Or you get that really possessive one that's texting you all the time. You're like, dude, really? Come on, I'm gonna block you.
We get those. That's that. How many people do you get your cell phone out to? Because obviously, people use it the right way, and then other people are just all day, and it's like, oh,
right.
Man.
All right, we got UFC Freedom 250 is coming to the White House this Sunday, and this is going to be another free UFC fight. That's happening on the front lawn at the White House. It's going to be a stacked fight. The card with 2 champion bouts. The main event features champion Tapura taking on Justin Gaethje in a lightweight title fight. In the co-main event is Alex Pereira and Kane for the interim heavyweight championship. This is going to be off the charts. It's stacked up. I watched the conference. I watched the, where they all get to talk, shake hands, stuff like that. One of the guys that's going to be probably the most entertaining. We do not know what's going to happen with this guy, and this is Josh Hookett. Josh Hookett. He's fighting Derek Lewis. So Derek Lewis is a mammoth of a monster of a man.
Okay.
Definitely older. He's 41 years old. Josh is in his early 30s, and Josh at the press conference I think he was like on something, because he was like almost taking it to like a WWF style, like Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yep.
And he was just like, talking, calling out everybody on stage. And it was probably the most bizarre thing I've ever seen, like, at these press conferences.
So there's no bigger stage in the world than having a UFC fight at the White House, right? So, I mean, if you think about it, people that were normally normal, they now are incentives to be a little crazier, to get that attention spike, to get that entertainment, get that name brand out there. So I wouldn't be surprised if there was all kinds of shenanigans at this thing.
Well, you also have Sean O'Malley, which is another middleweight, bantamweight UFC fighter, but President Trump specifically asked Dana White to bring Hookett.
He did, yeah. I remember that's the one fighter he said, I want him.
This
coming.
Guy's undefeated, but again, what's going to happen on Sunday? He even had this was a month ago. He got kicked out of the press conference. They escorted him out because him and Lewis, somebody else stepped up for Lewis because he was running his mouth a lot.
Yeah.
The guy next to him, O'Malley, was sitting right next to him, and I could just see him. I thought he was going to do something to him too, because he was just, how some people you're like, okay, cool,
yeah,
enough is enough. All right,
exactly, yeah.
And that's
someone's got to shut you up.
So it's gonna be a great fight. So it'll be right after WineFest. WineFest is happening Saturday, 4 to 8 p.m. at Atascadero Park. You're gonna be there.
Saturday is stacked. If you can't find nothing to do on Saturday, you're not looking hard enough.
And you got Aaron Watson gonna be at the Barrel House.
Yeah, we'll be running to Aaron. I got to figure out what time that is too, because those usually start 7, 8, like by the time the main act is on.
Yeah, because you'll have the main obviously starts from probably 7:30 is 8 o'clock, because I think they can only go music until
which
10.
would actually work perfect, because we can get out of there before the rush gets out of there, run here, set up.
Yeah, you could actually make WineFest.
Yeah.
At least go check out all the ciders and the seltzers.
Yeah.
And then the food, you can pet some animals.
That's what I'm there for.
All right, going to be down at the Templeton Park tonight for Joy Bonner Band kicking it off, and the theme tonight, guys, is Color Me Happy. So evidently, wear your glitter and your rainbow attire, probably something out of like the 80s with the neon. Some of you ladies probably still have those. What do you call those things that you remember? They
bell bottoms.
No, they'd wear like shorts. And then they had those, they're like puffy, socks.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's like an anklet or something,
Yeah, leg warmers. Bring those things out. Those were sexy.
Heck yeah. What's that other band that comes around, that 80s band? Man, they play everything up, all 80s. They've got the bright colors, and they come every once in a while. They're at the Atascadero thing all the time, the festival. Rebel probably knows.
There's so many of these different bands that will play. We caught Soul Cool at Mulligan's in Pismo.
Okay.
Accidentally, because we were
Nice.
We actually did the Bob Jones Trail.
Yeah.
And we didn't even know that we didn't even know this place was there. And literally, we're walking through there. Have you ever walked down the Bob Jones Trail?
Yep.
Okay, so there's a bar like halfway in between
Yeah.
like this trail. I thought I discovered like an oasis, bro.
You're in heaven. You're like, no way.
Because we were doing this like every single week. We'd go and hike and this and that.
Yeah.
I've never seen a bar on
Oh,
my
it's in the
hike.
middle of nowhere.
I was like
You can't
cruising
even get
down
a
there, and I'm
car
like,
there.
I walked through. I'm like, there's a bar right here.
So if I remember right, that's the back of Sycamore. So the Sycamore thing right there that flips
it's somewhere
around,
behind the track.
and then that's part of their thing. So when you're staying at Sycamore, there's these like, I forgot what you call them, huts or islands or whatever like that. You got to walk across the river to get there. There's no cars or access or anything like that, So you walk across the bridge, you get there, and then it's just this concert series going on. And then you have that little bar, but it's backed up to the Bob Jones. So we saw it too. Me and Rihanna were doing back when they were letting electric scooters on the thing. So we would be scooter on that thing, and that's how I found it too. I'm like, huh?
I was like, I just discovered the hidden
And it's cool
sea
too.
of whatever.
It's literally hidden back there.
And then
It's
at
cool.
the very end of it, I was surprised with Mulligan's. I'm like, dude,
Have you ever been there?
Well, that was the first time, and we
Oh, it's great.
stumbled on this. I didn't know this thing went to there.
Yeah.
And I was like, we're at a bar, and we have another bar. We're supposed to be in Healthy today because we're walking.
There went
And
that.
I was like, we need a ride back. Somebody needs to come. Go
They
get
knew
the
how
car.
to get you. They're like, Randy's not spending any money on alcohol today. Let's throw a bar in the middle of Paso Jones Trail.
and they did.
We'll
And we
get
hit
'em,
it on the
we'll
way
pull 'em
back,
in.
too. It was awesome. All right, Joey. Hey, we've come to that time of the day, the Wunk Wednesday quiz.
Uh-oh.
All right. Are you ready for this?
I'm sweating already. Yep, ready to go.
Okay. This is 2020 flashback.
Ooh.
All right.
Okay.
So this is all things in 2020, the year 2020, which we all know was the year that the world shut down.
That was the year the world shut down, and I was working like 12-hour days, 6 days a week on that one.
I will say, COVID, that was the most fun I've ever had in any period of time, and I don't know why, because there wasn't anything going on. Everything was more centralized. You kind of hung out in your own little, group.
Yeah.
You didn't have to have like all these different events going here and that. You just like, it was like really cool. I mean,
You're right.
Not to say that I want that to happen again, but
I'm with you on that
was
one.
a good time.
We took full advantage of it because the beaches, the riverbeds, everything was wide open, and it was great. Yeah, we actually utilized it for what it was. It was
I had
advantage.
I had a cooking show during COVID.
okay.
So of course, alcohol sales spiked during COVID.
Yep.
Right, everybody was drinking. So I started a cooking show.
That's when smokers took off too, because everybody was at home smoking their own meats and stuff,
It
and
was
having fun with all that.
Amazing time. That's the time when all these different platforms kicked off.
Yep.
But I was just doing stupid stuff, drinking, making this and that.
God, I gotta go find some of those episodes.
Oh, dude, I gotta bring them back, dude. They were actually pretty spot on.
Oh, that's great.
All right, you ready for this?
Okay, let's go.
All right, you guys play along if you guys are watching and you have enough time to do it. What household item became nearly impossible to find in stores?
Oh.
What household item became nearly impossible to find in stores? We're talking about 2020.
2020, yeah.
2020. What household item
What did
became
they get
nearly
rid of?
impossible to find in stores?
I was
You
thinking
ready?
something that a lot of people touch or something. Yeah, what are the options?
Paper plates,
Oh gosh, toilet
toothpaste, toilet paper.
Toilet paper.
Toilet paper is correct.
Oh, I remember emergency services, running down there, staying in line, checking it while I was doing my routes 3 times a day, trying to get that.
Dude,
and then I remember
wasn't
the
that the
first time,
wildest?
the stupidest thing ever. Then the first time they had it, I'm like, woohoo! I'm filling up the cart, going up to the front, and they're like, one at a person. I'm like, what? I'm like, I'm buying it for my parents, I'm buying it for my sister, I'm buying it for me, I'm buying it for my neighbor.
Dude, it was wild. I remember my wife and I got
It
up
was
at
a Wild
4 o'clock
West.
in the morning because I'm thinking to myself, going, push comes to shove, I've got a hose out in the front yard.
Yeah.
And I can spray it down.
Yep.
But I'm thinking to myself,
5-gallon buckets again.
Oh my God, we're gonna run out of toilet paper, like the thing that you can't think about. So, anyways, toilet
Till this
paper
day,
is
we
correct.
still have, in our little storage unit, I think we're like 2-3 cases ahead at all times. We're never letting it happen again. Paper
All right,
towels and toilet paper.
What phrase became part of everyday conversation in 2020? What was the phrase that became part of an everyday conversation?
Let's hear the options here.
All right. Give them a little bit of a time to catch up. What phrase became part of everyday conversation in 2020? Was it Throwback Thursday? Was it YOLO? Was it selfie time? Or was it social distancing?
Social distancing. Yeah, I was going to say it wasn't YOLO. I think that was before. It's definitely not the other ones. They killed themselves. Social distancing. That was the new phrase that none of us ever heard about.
Is correct.
Remember having to stand on those stupid dots?
Yeah.
Waiting in line and stuff. Oh, but then we go touch all the same stuff anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. And then when they started doing sports and everybody had to be in their own cubicle.
Yeah.
Get out of here. All right. Which video conferencing app became a household name?
Zoom. There's a big conspiracy on that whole Zoom thing too. Because there was all these tech people that when that first came out, they're like, Zoom started coming out, and they're like, this is kind of weird because that takes like 5 years of the biggest companies ever to make and build and have these platforms and have that thing ready and stuff. And then COVID hit and they flipped a switch and it was on and it worked perfect for everybody ever since.
Right?
Damn.
Yeah. So which video conferencing app became household name? Your answer is?
Zoom.
You are correct. All right. Which Netflix documentary series became a culture phenomenon? Phenomenon.
Phenomenon.
How do you say that? Phenomenon.
Phenomenon.
Phenomenon. That's great.
Anyways.
I think it has to be like Yellowstone or one of those things.
Which Netflix documentary series became a culture... Eric?
Phenomenon.
Phenomenon. I think I'm close, but not.
I'm going to say you go ahead. Okay, you ready? All right. Making a Murder.
Never heard of it.
Planet Earth.
Never heard of it.
Longmire.
Never heard of it.
Tiger King.
Oh gosh, we need to dedicate a whole show to Tiger King. We need to dedicate a whole show to Tiger King. That I haven't been wanting the next episode of anything forever, other than that whole Tiger King.
Well, Tiger
thing.
King, he got exposed.
Yeah, well,
he got exposed that he was a fake.
Started and stopped.
He was saying that he was all natural, and he was living and eating his ancestry diet.
Yeah.
So, and then they found out that he was a fake, but they were
found out
getting
a lot
called
of
out all the time. So, which Netflix documentary series became a culture?
Tiger King.
Tiger King is correct. You are right. All right. Which homemade baked good became a quarantine favorite? Which homemade baked good became a quarantine favorite? Was it apple pie? Was it banana bread? Was it brownies? Or was it cinnamon rolls?
I don't remember hearing about any of those things.
I'm just going to give you the answer because it was
yeah.
banana bread. Me neither. I didn't hear that it was anything special.
It was banana bread?
It was banana bread.
Never heard about anything about banana bread.
Everybody was baking bread during that time.
Really?
Yeah. Because you couldn't get stuff. So whenever you can't get stuff, you like your flour. Remember, flour was not available, and everybody was buying all the flour.
So I do remember going out and buying. We researched the heck out of it and bought like an all stainless steel, that super healthy, bread maker and stuff. And hey, that thing worked really good for the one time we cooked bread in it.
Right?
Well, we got to say hi to Kelsey. She actually came
What?
on today.
Kelsey? Oh my gosh.
I think you were just saying something.
I know. We were just saying that we haven't seen her on here in weeks, months actually. I was worried, so thank God she is there. All right.
Fun brownies.
All right, here we go. We got question number 6. So far, you are, except for the banana bread, which I'm gonna throw that one out as part of
good.
Because that was a terrible one. All right, which social media platform exploded in popularity during 2020?
2020. I'd have to say Facebook was already up and running, but I mean, I think they all exploded. But what's the list?
All right, here we go.
Oh,
which social media platform exploded in popularity during 2020? Facebook, MySpace, Vine, Farmer Wants a Wife, or TikTok.
Okay, so it's got to be between TikTok and Facebook. I think Facebook was already there. It's still obvious, but I think that was a time where Twitter took off. But I'm not on the Twitters and all those.
Now it's called X, by the way.
Well, that's right. Next, I almost want to say that one. This is a hard one.
So which social media platform exploded in popularity during 2020?
Answers are on the screen.
Facebook.
It's got to be
MySpace, TikTok, or Vine.
Oh shit, TikTok's on there too.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
Answer's on the screen.
Ready for it?
Is that really?
It
I'd
is
say
TikTok. TikTok is the correct
Ah.
answer. Good job. Who do we got? We got some people answering it? Oh, nice. Yep, TikTok is correct.
Yeah.
All right. So, okay, Joey, that is your first wrong answer, by the way.
Wait, I thought we got TikTok.
You didn't get it.
We're going to replay it. I was there half second before you, Randy. You're too slow.
What was the name of the stimulus payments many Americans received? What was the name of the stimulus payments many Americans received?
What's the options?
Freedom check,
Oh,
recovery bonus, economic impact payment, relief deposit.
oh, geez. I thought it was just a stimulus check, but what was the name of it? I think it was the freedom thing.
Is that your final answer?
Final answer.
You are incorrect. It's the economic impact payment.
I mean, that sounded more normal, but they label everything freedom, so dang it.
Hi, Carson. Everybody say hi, Carson. My grandson is watching. What's
What up,
up,
Carson?
And yeah, he could play along here. So he is an avid What's Up North County supporter and watcher.
Well, thank you,
So,
Carson.
Yeah, what's
Glad
up?
to hear it.
What's up, Car Man? Say hi to your brother Cam. All right, actually, everybody say hi to Carson and Cam. All right, everybody. All right, which artist had one of the biggest songs in 2020 with blinding lights? Rebels got to get this one. Which artist had one of the biggest songs in 2020 with blinding lights?
Is that the name of the
That's
song?
the song. That's the name of the song.
Holy smokes.
Which artist had one of the biggest hits in 2020 with blinding lights?
Okay, let's read them.
All right, here we go. Let's see. You got Drake from State Farm. No, just Drake.
Great.
The Weeknd, Post Malone, or Justin Bieber.
I don't listen to not a single one of them.
You don't listen to Post Malone?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you should.
I'd have to
It's actually
say
pretty entertaining.
I think The Weeknd was before that time too. So I would have to say one more time.
Which artist had one of the biggest hit songs in 2020 with blinding lights? Drake, The Weeknd, Post Malone, Justin Bieber.
I'm gonna go Post Malone. 'Cause I think he got huge about right then and there. And it's just a wild guess because I don't know.
Is that your final answer?
That's the final
Dude,
answer.
you were on it the first time.
The Weeknd?
The Weeknd.
All right.
Yep,
all right.
you were on it, man.
I'm not mad at myself.
Oh, look at. Oh, they got The Weeknd.
The Weeknd, Post Malone.
I've never even
The
heard of The
Weeknd.
Weeknd.
I remember my nephew, Chance, he listened to The Weeknd. I remember he told me, you got to listen to this guy, The Weeknd. I'm like, okay, what guy on what weekend? What do we... And I couldn't figure it out. And then I'm like, oh, that's how I remember the Weeknd thing. But I don't remember if I mean, he should probably show me something here and there.
Well, if they come to the California Mid-State Fair, you'll have to go see them.
Yeah.
So, all right. What hobby saw a huge surge in popularity during the lockdowns?
What are the names?
Dude, you got to at least, take
I
a
can't think
stab
the name
at
of it
it.
because I forget it. Because I always tell people like my buddy, we want to start working out against stuff, and I always forget the name of this thing that I want to start doing because it got so big during the COVID thing.
I would say, working out at home, it was like a huge. I mean, you couldn't buy weights. Obviously the gyms were closed.
No, yeah.
So, okay, what hobby saw a huge surge in popularity during the lockdowns? You ready?
Yep.
Go.
Bird watching, bowling, golfing, baking, and gardening.
Oh crud! It's not even on there.
What were you thinking?
The thing I can't think of. It's
hoping-
that new sport the old people do. It's like not tennis,
Croquet.
but
Pickleball?
pickleball.
Oh, that
Pickleball.
would
I
be
think that. Okay, so what's the list again? Because I got to reset
Okay,
my whole thought process.
Bird watching, baking and gardening, golfing, or bowling.
Bacon and gardening.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
That is correct.
Yeah, it's
Baking
gotta
and
be,
gardening.
yeah.
Actually, Eric made that comment earlier because remember, we had that
banana
one with
bread.
the banana bread.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
he
Well,
was
that's
mentioning-
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because people were doing their own thing on their own properties. Yeah, people were doing their own gardens, and yeah.
Okay, this will be a fun one.
Okay.
All right. What phrase was commonly used when working from home? What was the phrase that was commonly used when working from home? Let me give you a pretense for it.
Okay.
Anyways, think about what people did when they worked from home, right? So don't just say like you're in the shop by yourself working from home. That's not what I'm saying. What phrase was commonly used when your job let you work from home? Okay, was
Options.
it BRB? Be right back.
Definitely not that.
Okay.
That became a phrase then, though.
Yeah, BRB.
Yeah.
My son uses those damn things all the time, and I'm like, dude, what does these mean? Hang loose. Check your pager. You're on mute.
Okay, so it is BRB, but I thought I had it. I was thinking different things on that question there, but it's definitely BRB.
Nope.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
It's not. Rethink it. Rethink it. What were people doing?
Dude, you're on mute.
What were you? Yeah, you're on your
on
computer.
mute.
Oh, for the Zoom stuff.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, that
Yeah.
makes sense now.
That's why
That
I was
makes sense.
saying, think about what everybody was doing. Everybody was on Zoom.
Yeah.
And people...
See, I'm thinking gardening and baking and all kinds of other stuff too. Mine was circling everywhere on that one. But yeah, no, that one does make sense because yeah, that's a mute thing. That's one of the best things that we've ever gotten given to us too, because you know, if you look at all the bloopers online of someone being there in a serious suit and tie and stuff like that, then people walking by out of the shower, behind them or whatever. That's great.
Well, if you remember the beginning of 2020 when all this stuff went down, I think it went down at the end of February or March. I can't remember which of the month that everything was shut down. We were locked down for 2 weeks to curb the spread, blah, blah, blah.
Well, we had to do it because they said, give us 2 weeks, we'll lock this thing down, everything will be fine, it'll go
Right.
away, we'll kill it right away. I'm glad it happened.
And then it extended. And so
Extension.
then I'm thinking to myself going, because, obviously we didn't go get, any vaccination of that crap.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking like a couple months into it, I'm thinking, did we make a bad decision? Because then everything started, longer and longer.
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
what the hell is going on? It's like, I kept talking to my wife going, do you think we should? I mean, are we being stupid?
Right.
But
We
I was
all
like,
second guessed it, but
right?
a lot
Hold
of us
tight.
stayed to our ground.
Hold tight. Take your concoction of vitamins. Okay, what major sport event was postponed for the first time in modern history due to the pandemic?
All of them. I mean, I think it was baseball and basketball first.
There was one specific.
I think they even did UFC and.
Well, they did. Remember Dana White went and bought the
island,
the UFC island. I think that's what they called it.
Yeah.
And he was doing fights on his island because it was all it's his.
Okay,
But
so let's go.
What major
NASCAR.
sporting event was postponed for the first time in modern history due to the pandemic?
Oh, I think it was all of them, but one major
Super Bowl,
one.
the World Series, the Olympics, or Kentucky Derby.
Oh gosh, I wouldn't know if the Kentucky Derby did it or not.
So this is the
I was
first
hoping to be
time.
basketball because I know they canceled their whole season. I think baseball did the same thing too. Football wasn't on there, on the list. It wasn't NASCAR. So Kentucky Derby. What are the other ones?
Kentucky Derby, the Super Bowl, World Series, or the Olympics.
They still had the Super Bowl, didn't they? Man, I'm dumb if I forgot about that.
Well, the Super Bowl would have been played in February.
Yeah.
So we would have probably just got out of it.
The
So we
Olympics, they would have definitely shut down the Olympics.
I don't think there was Olympics that year.
So
That's what I was trying to think.
So the answer is the 2020 Tokyo Olympics was postponed for the first time in modern history.
Huh.
So it's basically the answer is the
Yeah,
Olympics.
'cause that was a global thing. There's no way they're going to let a global thing go.
Right.
Yeah, they were
Plus
shutting
in
that thing
Tokyo,
down either way.
nobody
Yeah.
wants to go there,
Yeah.
right?
They're still wearing masks, I think.
They've been wearing masks.
That's what I'm saying.
China
Before and after.
they have to wear masks just because they were wearing masks before it was cool.
Yeah. Yep.
Right. Okay. What was the average person's most used outfit during 2020?
Pajamas?
Pajamas and sweatpants was the answer.
All right.
Correct.
Bam.
Right on, man. You did good.
Did good on that one. I was worried about that one too.
I'm gonna give you a C plus.
All right.
I'm gonna give you a C plus on today's
I'll take
question.
it. And I'm
answer.
okay with the ones that I missed that I had no clue on. I didn't know who the weekend was. I don't know.
Right? All right. Right on, guys. Hey, thanks for all playing with you. And you guys are all, some of you are wrong, some of you are right. So, again, thanks for playing. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
My name is Jennifer Borhone-Wescombe.
And I'm Haley Wescombe from Borhone Auto Center. Borhone Auto Center is a family-owned and operated GMC dealership. We are your go-to dealership for quality vehicles. With a vast inventory and personalized service, we are here to make your purchase seamless.
Whether it's a luxurious Yukon or a rugged Sierra, we have the perfect ride for you. Come see us today to experience the Borhone family difference. We are located on the corner of Highway 46 East and Golden Hill Road in Paso Robles.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We are all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.
Hey, welcome back to What's Up North County, guys. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to make sure you guys like it. Subscribe to What's Up North County. Go to whatsupnorthcounty.com. Join our mailing list. And, check out all of our sponsors that help put this show together, like Joey Schneider, 1776 Roofing and Gutters. Joey, how do people get a hold of you?
805-900-1776. And have a happy hump day.
Have a happy hump day, and we got concerts in the park starting tonight in Templeton.
Active weekend.
Kicking off with the Joy Bonner Band, and don't forget, we have WineFest happening this Saturday at the Atascadero Lake Park from 4 to 8 p.m. We're going to be there broadcasting. Come by, say hi, take a picture, and join the journey. But as always, guys, we can't do this without you and our sponsors. Like thank Escalar Wine, Wine Travelers Hideaway, Visit Atascadero, 805 Customs, MGP Coatings, Premier Ag, Trailer Barns, Story Termite and Pest Control, Borhone Auto Center, Kennedy Club Fitness, Angela Hickson Port Photography, Airflow Filter Services, Atascadero Chamber, Templeton Heating and Air, and of course, 1776 Roofing and Gutters. Thanks again, guys. See you next time.
Your home is your castle. It keeps you safe when the weather's rough. But if you're not taking care of your roof, things could get a little wild. 1776 Roofing with RoofMax. We'll fix up the rough spots, treat the shingles, and give it years more life at a fraction of what a new roof costs. At TLC, your roof needs now. Call 805-900-1776.
When it comes to comfort, trust the team that's been keeping the North County homes cozy since 1995. At Templeton Heating and Air Conditioning, they're your hometown pros right here in Templeton. From tune-ups to repairs, remodels to new construction, even duct replacements and attic ventilation, they got you covered. Call your neighbors at 805-434-3741. Templeton Heating and Air Conditioning. Local, trusted, dependable.
Hi, I'm Glenn McWilliams.
And I'm Annie. As sixth-generation farmers, we understand what it takes to keep a ranch, a farm, and a community growing strong.
And that's why we started Premier Ag to bring quality feed, trusted Western wear, and real service to the Central Coast.
From hay delivery across the county to hands-on support for local youth and ag programs, we're proud to give back to the community that raised us.
And when we say from seed to stable, we mean it. We've walked the fields, we've fed the animals, and now we're here to serve families just like yours.
Come visit us at 1041 Paso Robles Street in Paso Robles and experience the difference of a store built by farmers for farmers.
From seed to store, where quality meets country.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Looking for a top quality concrete coating in SLO County? Hi, I'm Matt Gifford with MGP Coatings, your trusted local expert in durable, long-lasting concrete coatings backed by Pentec's limited lifetime warranty. Whether it's residential or commercial, we deliver expert craftsmanship, premium products, and unbeatable customer service. When we say we make concrete great again, we mean it. As a locally owned, community-driven company, we take pride in transforming garages, patios, pool decks, wineries, and even interior spaces into stunning, functional areas. Are you ready to upgrade your space? Give us a call at 805-952-5301. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram, or visit mattgiffordpainting.com. Join the MGP Coating family today.
What's up, North County? This is Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service. We are a family-owned business right here in the North County. We have air filters, oils and lubricants, and hydraulic hoses. We provide services that include air filter cleaning, DPF cleaning, and waste oil collection. Come check us out at 1140 Ramada Drive, and we can help you with all your automotive and industrial vehicle needs.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We're all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.